So the first game as the champions just ended, and it ended exactly as I expected. Liverpool destroyed, dismantled, and really destroyed by Chelsea. Yeah, if I have not said that again, let me tell you again. Liverpool destroyed by Chelsea. That's exactly what happened. But do we care really? Honestly, no. Because we all know that for a fact this is actually a preseason for some of the players in that Liverpool squad. Ernest Slot was about to is testing the players that he's going to stay with or the players who needs to leave. And if you look at how he set up today, it was actually giving that. Before I go in with our, please do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. It's always the best way to support here at the TFC. Let's talk about what happened in Chelsea 3, Liverpool 1. In a game which was a bit interesting and yeah, I think it was really interesting. So the lineup that, of course, Arne Slot went with was Trent Alexander-Arnold, Jared Konsa, Virgil van Dijk, Tsimikas, Endo, Jones, Gakpo, Elliott, Salah, and Jota. That was the team. The thing that we were interested in seeing, of course, was to see how a player like Endo can do playing that lone pivot that we have come to love, Ryan Gravenberch doing so much. And also we were interested to see exactly how Harvey Elliott will do playing that lone number 10 role to become the playmaker that we have always hoped him to be. And I think we got to see some answers, even though he tried. Chelsea were just very, very good because, of course, Romeo Lavia was back and you could see the importance of Lavia in that mid while Caicedo was playing it too. He's got some run around with Cody Gakpo. I think Gakpo kept him busy. Diogo Jota, what can he do up forward? What can he provide in that front? I think it was real clear. And how Korea managed to take Salah out of the game and actually made him not do anything. All of those things will be explained. Of course, we also had, Trent Alexander-Arnold, but that is not really our problem. That's Real Madrid's problem. Also talking about Constantino Tsimikas, who struggled so much to deal with Pedro Nato. It was really, really a game of testing what we have. I love the fact that Diogo Jota went in, Darwin Nunes came in when it was 2 time, and again with Darwin Nunes, the same problem was them seen as well. We could not do anything to cause chaos in Chelsea's gate. And that's the most important thing I think that Arne Slot was looking for. He wanted to see if this team can actually take the ball and put it at the end of the side and maybe give an advantage to the team. And that's something that we did not even see in the game. And that's really important looking at how the things are going to look like. First of all, this makes it easier for the FSG or for the likes of the people who are going to be doing some transfers to see how we need a backup to Ryan Gravenberch, a suitable backup, because it's really clear. As much as we love Wataru Endo playing, we need somebody who can be a ball player, somebody who can control the movement of the game, like what Gravenberch has been doing, something that we have always seen from the likes of uh, from Manchester City, Rodri, like somebody who can be a controller. We need somebody who's comfortable to move with the ball, who's really pass resistant, who press resistance, who can deal with anything, move the ball well, and help the team to go forward. And I'm a bit curious, why was Ryan Gravenberch not even in the bench? Can Arne Slot explain that to me? Maybe he's injured. It'll be clear. Maybe we'll find out very, very soon when he has done his press conferences and stuff. But it was really clear to see what Liverpool was missing. It was really clear to see what we needed in this team. And it's a bit time that I would actually advise any bettors or anyone to not really waste your time putting anything on Liverpool at the moment, because Liverpool, they're literally on preseason, to be honest. We're going to be seeing so many experiments in these games going forward. Even the Arsenal game, don't be surprised to see Chiesa starting. Don't be surprised to see so many players being rotated, heavily rotated like today, because from the game we played against Tottenham to the game we played today, there were about 5 changes which were made. Konate did not even touch the grass today, and it was by design to show the owners that as much as we are saying Konza is the future, he's just not ready right now. We need somebody who can be a suitable and a better one who can come in whenever maybe Konate is injured or something's up, because the way we were exposed. Because at some point, people said that Arne Slot was being harsh, sacrificing and putting Ryan Gravenberch in the defense and putting another midfielder up top to help the team going forward. But it was clear Konza struggled in this game. And I can't say anything to the young kid. He's still growing up. He will develop. He will become better as we go forward. But at this moment, he's just not exactly where we want him to be. But he did also do some good things, even though he made it. He scored himself an own goal and also caused the penalty which was scored. So not really his day. At the same time, you can tell that the kid was really dealing with nerves. Talking as well, Wataru Endo, the panicking, he was panicking in that midfield. One thing that we love so much about Ryan Gravenberch is how comfortable he's on the ball, how he uses his physique, how he's able to do the 1-2 passes, touches, going with the ball, making it easy. Look, some amazing turnarounds, going straight with the ball and moving with the ball to help the team perform well. And that's something that we were expecting to see, but it was not really clear in today's game. But I'm sure that Liverpool will work on that. I'm pretty sure that they'll work on that in the transfer window to bring us a suitable midfielder, bring us at least a better number 9 and a backup to the number 9 we needed in the transfer. Because what we saw today should not be happening. I don't know, maybe a winger, one of the wingers, Salah. Think we have to believe. Of course, maybe the season's over, maybe start, but we're gonna need some rotation on that guy because we cannot continue putting everything our eggs in that basket. It might burst one day or another, but that's all that we can talk about. This was a straightforward game. It showed exactly what Liverpool needs to do, how they need to work on it, and how they can work on it. Because right now, looking at the stats of the games, looking at every player, Wataru Endo, defensively wise, he was the best one, but the whole entire team was practically unavailable. The only players who performed well in the team of Liverpool was, and it's clear here, it was Wataru Endo, it was Virgil van Dijk, and it was Alisson. Wataru Endo was good in trying to block, but in terms of progressing to go with the ball forward, it was really not available. In terms of Chelsea, the whole entire team worked together in listen. The only player who did not perform well was Jackson, but Madueke was on it, Fernandez was on it, Kukurea to get Salah out of the game. We saw Kuwa was on it, Chalaba, Caicedo, everyone were on it, and they showed in the game. They were causing chaos, they were moving the ball well, and they were performing so much well that we can all look at it and say, okay, this is really, really amazing. So now I'm curious to see what Liverpool gonna do. I'm curious to see what Arne Slot is gonna do to help out the team, to improve, to put out the right players in the right position to make them perform. That's what I'll be looking at going forward. But that was the game between Liverpool and Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. After Liverpool confirmed champions, we just lost our first game. The other games we should play today, we saw West Ham draw with Tottenham Hotspurs in a goal which was easy for Tottenham to score. West Ham made mistakes. Then a ball which went straight in Vicarious' legs going in. Brighton ended 1-1 against Newcastle. I think it was a penalty which was given and it was scored for Newcastle to come back in the game, but Brighton had scored early. But the game which was actually the game of the day for me was Brentford 4, Manchester United 3. 4 goals which were scored amazingly by Brentford. United tried to come back, but there was not enough time to come back. I think they scored their number 2 goal in the 98th minute, in the 88th minute, and they scored the other one, I think, in the last part of the extra time when they were left to 3 minutes. So it was already a bit too late, but because Brentford had already done the whole entire thing, they'd already won the game. Those are the things that they need to work on to change, to start performing. We're going to see what happens on that. But in terms of today's game, guys, we saw it as clear as daylight. Liverpool are on preseason. And we need to start seeing what exactly are the changes that the manager will start working on, because what we saw today should change really. We cannot be seeing that, and that's why I need to see some changes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments again. Don't forget to like that video, subscribe to the Connect, and let me know where you're watching us from. It's always important to hear where you guys are watching us from. But yeah, Liverpool destroyed by Chelsea. It happened. We move on. We're out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.